Hi everyone, my name is Jill Tan. I'm an alumni officer on SRC. Welcome back to our first edition of SRC Spotlight in Term 3 2010. In our latest SRC student survey, lots of our MBS current students would like to know more about MBS Alumni Council and what they do. So tonight we will visit David Michell, who is our MBS Alumni Relationship Manager, and he will tell us more about it. So come with me. Okay, so this is his office. His office located at level 2, room 234. So you know where to find him. Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Jill.
Hi. I'll bring Vicky and also Gemma
Hi.
to visit you.
How are you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah. Okay. So I do have a few questions from students for you tonight.
Sure. Yes.
But before that, can you please tell us which football team you support?
I support Melbourne.
Melbourne?
And I've supported Melbourne all my life, so I can't change anymore.
Yeah, I can't really comment on this because I'm not really a football fan, I'm sorry.
Melbourne will, next couple of years, will be very good.
Okay, oh, we'll see. Sorry.
We'll see.
Okay, so the first question is, can you please introduce yourself to our student?
Sure. Okay, so my name is David Michell. I am an alumni of the school. I completed my MBA full-time starting in September 2007 and graduating in May 2009. Before that, I used to work in market research. So I worked in market research both here in Australia and in London. And I came back to do my MBA to change careers.
Okay.
So, but I was born and bred in Melbourne, so I've always been a Melbourne boy.
Okay.
So I did my MBA full-time, and I was fortunate to be on the SRC as well, and was SRC president for 2 terms.
Oh.
And then after I graduated,
Yep.
I worked at the Registry of Births, Deaths and Marriages for 11 months.
Yep.
And then got offered the role here as Manager of Alumni Relations. So
Okay.
I've been in the role for just under 3 months.
So can you tell us more about what you do as Alumni Relationship Manager?
I can try. Alumni Relations, obviously there are 3 distinct stages when you're coming through the program, through MBS. You start with your application, and then you get accepted and you start the program, and then once you've graduated you become an alumni. So my role is to look after that alumni process.
Yep.
So that might be putting on networking events, putting on lifelong learning events,
Yep.
Thought leadership events, so inviting alumni to come and listen to our lecturers or professors, and then also the big events, the annual alumni dinner, which is coming up on the 4th of October, and the Women in Management dinner as well. So they're sort of our signature events.
Yeah.
And so we tie all that together. We also look after a lot of the alumni who are not in Melbourne as well. So,
Yep.
so it's quite a big job, a lot bigger I think than I expected it to be when I started, but it's scope for a lot of good things, and I'm excited to be doing it.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it. That's really good. So you've mentioned that you used to be, SRC president,
Yes.
and also as a previous MBS student. Can you tell us more about your student experience, the good memories, and not enjoyable memories?
Yeah,
Some
sure. When I joined, I only ever wanted to come to one school, and that was MBS.
Yep.
I didn't see the point in going to anyone else. And I was the same as I think most people when they start, that you feel, I was nervous when I started, because I worked up until the Friday before and then started orientation on the Monday, so I didn't really get much of a chance to meet people before that. So I worked, it was all new, and I hadn't studied for 8 years, so that was a long time between doing that. So the first year I was really first term, I was really just getting my head around how to study again and that sort of stuff. Doing it full time was good. I moved back from London and lived with my parents to save money, and that wasn't as good. But you can't have everything. But we worked it out, so that was good. And then in term 2, term 2 of 2008, I went to BHP Billiton to do an internship.
Yep.
And was also on the SRC as IT.
Okay.
So I did that, the combined thing, which was good. And then term 3 of 2008, I was elected as SRC president. Favourite things have probably been just the parties that we went to. I know it sounds a bit much, but I'm very much of the opinion that the people that you do the course with are as much, if not more important than actually the things that you study. I know the faculty may disagree with me on that, but certainly it's the networking that you get out of it. So, and I've got some great friends from doing it. So you asked me about worst.
Do you have any?
I hated my first economics midterm.
Okay.
I thought I'd failed it, but I did pass.
Yes.
And so I was very happy with that.
Yes.
But that was a tough.
Yeah.
I questioned whether I was doing the right thing, and it turns out I did. So that was the worst, and actually the job hunt was actually also pretty hard. Yeah. Because we graduated in May 2009, and that was in the middle of the GFC. Yeah. So there weren't many jobs around. Yeah. So that was hard. But it's all worked out in the end.
Yeah. Any advice for our current student?
I think it's very important to be able to mix as much as you can with your fellow students. Yeah. So, if you get an opportunity to go out once a week and have a drink or catch up at a club meeting or something, do that. Yeah. The people I think who didn't get as much out of their degree are the ones who only studied. Yeah. So it matters for maybe your first job, your marks, but your second and third and fourth jobs after you graduate depend on the people that you know. Yeah. And every job requires that personal interaction. So I would encourage people to do that here.
Yeah, good advice. So there's no excuse not coming to MBS events.
That's correct.
Okay, sorry, I just got one more question,
yes.
Which is, so people, like students, curious about the MBS Alumni Council. So what's the interaction with you and with our council? Okay,
yep. So the Alumni Council is a group of sort of very committed and enthusiastic and active alumni. So they help advise how we can go towards, we can approach our alumni for marketing purposes and chapters and nominating people for awards and that sort of thing. And also obviously philanthropy, because one of the things that makes a school, any business school, great, and a lot of the ones in the US are like this, is the possibility of, and the almost expectation that at some point alumni will contribute back to the school. So we've got a group of alumni, the Alumni Council, who advise us on that and use their networks and influence to help us do that. And then the president of the Alumni Council, who at the moment is Frank Zipfinger, he also serves as the director of the school. So there's alumni representation on the board of directors of MBS as well.
Yeah, because I heard that we will have MBS Alumni Council will holding a open lunch for all the current Melbourne Business School students. So if you're interested, find out more on the event schedule.
Yeah, and you've got to register because places are very limited.
So you got registered. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all for today. Thanks for your time.
No
problem. And then we will have more follow-up interviews on a source.
Excellent, looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
If you have any more questions about MBS Alumni Council, please feel free to contact David Michell or SRC me. Okay, thanks for your time watching SRC Spotlight tonight. See you next time. More to come on the next issue of Source. Bye.